Hey, Cookie. She's still there.
Today is my first attempt at doing some kind of a vlog along the lines of something like Raylan Johnson's and Breaking NYC. A friend of mine started doing a blog, so I told her how I've kind of wanted to try a vlog, see how it goes, and so she said that I should try it out and we could compare methods. So today wasn't anything really special. Started out by, going to school.
Hi, guys. It is Wednesday, March 24th, 2010, and this is going to be my first attempt at some kind of vlog. See if I can do this, kind of like Raylan Johnson's Breaking NYC or the Breaking Georgia guy. Give this a shot, see how it goes today. In gaming news, the Game Room came out for the Xbox Live Arcade. I downloaded it. I wasn't too happy when I had a loading bar problem that it seems like everyone's having. I looked it up online. A lot of people are having the same problem where you go to load it, it gets about 25%, and then just stays at 25%. However, I was able to get past it finally when I disconnected from Xbox Live. So if you're having any problems with it, just disconnect from Xbox Live, and then it should take you right in.
Most of my classes are pretty interesting, but my philosophy class has been really interesting this semester, so I've had a lot to talk about with that.
My classes this semester consist of 2 sociology classes, 1 psychology class, philosophy class, and Spanish. So today in class we talked in my first sociology class, which is about methodology. We talked about sampling, populating, size, sampling error, stuff that really doesn't appeal to me in the sociology field, more about theory. For my other sociology class, which is a theory class about deviance and social control, we're watching Enron, the Smartest Guys in the Room, which is a really interesting documentary about the downfall of Enron and what happened in Enron, why it went down, and the very greedy corporate businessmen that were running it. Interesting movie. I definitely recommend it if you want a good documentary. Spanish was Spanish. You learn Spanish. That's how it goes. Learn to hablo español. My philosophy class has always been interesting. I've always been interested in philosophy. Not my major. I'm a double major in psychology and sociology. However, philosophy has always been a very interesting subject. I took intro last semester. I'm taking philosophy of computers this semester, which is mainly about ethics. But right now we're working on artificial intelligence and whether or not it could become conscious or self-aware. Very interesting stuff. Today we were looking at videos about certain robotic programs or robot or computer programs that are simulating human learning. Because we had argued that for an AI to become fully self-aware and conscious, that there's a big issue of whether it's programmed to act like a human or if it's programmed to learn. Because if it's programmed to learn, it doesn't have any pre-programming other than to learn, and that's essentially humans when we're born. We're born to learn, and we're born with fight or flight, and that's about it. At least that's my belief. There are these programs that just are about robots learning, and so one of them was about a robot learning how to walk, and when it goes uphill, it learns from mistakes to when it gets to a height kind of like that it learns how to cope with that certain incline. So that was interesting. The other ones were, one of them was over at Microsoft. They already have the technology to have virtual assistants in which it's just like a 3D model of a person's head, and it has a camera. It has facial recognition, voice recognition, and over the past 5 years, it's been put in place, and it's slowly learning, patterns of people, what they like to do. The specific person that this assistant worked for, got on the bus at a certain time, so it would always reserve a bus seat for him. Always came in at a certain time, got a certain kind of certain lunches, and learned that. It identifies the face, the body, and if two people are together, it recognizes that they're together. And if they start talking together, it recognizes that they must be friends or at least acquaintances. They must know each other in some way. So if you're getting booking a bus ticket, it'll actually book two of you right next to each other so that you can sit together and talk. We also watched a movie called They're Made Out of Meat. If you have not seen this movie, it's a short film. If you have not seen it, you must see it. They're Made Out of Meat. It's got Ben Bailey, who does Cash Cab. Great film. Because a lot of arguments are, we look at things like artificial intelligence or machines, and it's just why would something that's made out of machine parts ever be conscious? This kind of looks at the other view of, things that are conscious and their view on how can something that's only made out of meat be conscious. So it's an interesting switching of the roles.
Anyway, after that, I had to go take an online quiz, some stuff online, so I had to go to the library and get that taken care of. But usually I go exercising after class, but today I wasn't feeling like it, and I had to go take care of selling one of my phones. I'm trying to sell a bunch of stuff, trying to make some money back, and so I had to go do that, and I've been selling stuff on Craigslist, so I had to take care of that.
So just got done with a Craigslist transaction. I was selling one of my old cell phones for $45 on Craigslist. Some girl, looked like she was probably just going into college, somewhere around there. But she wanted it, and she only had $40, so I was like, oh, okay. Because I'm trying to make some money back that I lost in my previous relationship. So if anyone wants a 20-inch True Tube TV, I'll take some video of it when I get back home. Alright, so here's my TV that I'm selling. Like I said, 20-inch. It's got a flat screen on it. It's obviously flat screen, but the thing is, the True Tube means that it still has a really thick back. So it goes really far back, kind of like a monitor like this. So that's the only thing. And obviously remote works really well. It's got two inputs. S-video is one of them, and then the other one's a normal AV input. And here's my monitor. I think it is 15 inches. It's E-Machines. I've never had any problems with it. I bought it as a display, and actually have had it for a while now, and it's fine. I've never had a single problem.
Anyway, so then I got back home, and I've been trying really hard now on my computer, trying to figure out what's wrong with my phone, trying to get it to connect to my PC. Finally figured it out. Took a lot of internet searching. Gotta love Google. Google Chrome, by the way, is awesome. But I finally figured it out, and I'm going to start editing this as soon as I get all this uploaded on my computer. So after this is done, I'm going to have to go take care of some homework and probably play a little bit of Xbox or something and then go to bed. So in the words of the famous Ray William Johnson, keep on trolling.